This video is over periodontal charting with the hygienist. I pulled up my own chart here. This is to let any assistants know who are charting with the hygienist how to enter in the perio chart. To get to this screen here, you will go into the patient file, which is the tooth chart. You've already right-clicked on the patient name on the schedule, and it's brought up the chart. To find the icon, you're going to go to the second row up here, where my cursor is at. I'm going to zoom in for you. And right where my cursor is at on the screen, you're going to find something called a perio probe. And if you highlight over, it'll say perio. You're going to click on that icon, and it's going to bring you to this tooth chart. When entering in a new patient exam, you're going to go to File and New Exam. It should highlight today's date. You're going to go ahead and hit OK. When calling out numbers, the yellow box will start. The reason it's starting on tooth number 2 is because it's already showing in the chart that patient is missing tooth number 1. They're missing number 1. So we'll start on tooth number 2. I will call out to the assistant some numbers. They can range anywhere from 1 all the way up to 12 if need be. You're going to, on the pin pad, I'll be calling out numbers 323, 423, 426, and they will show up like this on the screen. I'll do one here. We have 323, 423, and periodically when I get to indicator teeth, I like to check with the assistant. Oh, we're on tooth number 6. We're on tooth number 8 to let them know that we're on, make sure that we're on the right tooth number. Also, when charting bleeding points, it's going to be under the BLD. This is most commonly used. I will announce to the assistant that's charting with me, whether it be mesial or distal. Say number 2, tooth number 2, the mesial is bleeding. So we're going to click here. Now, when you go to find mesial and distal, we're going to go to tooth 7 and 8 and 24, 25. I'm sorry, 8 and 9. We're going to draw an imaginary line here. Everything toward the middle of this midline is mesial, and everything toward the outer is distal. So when you're on this side of the mouth, the right side, mesial is going to be anything that's closest to that midline, that imaginary midline here. Okay? When you're on the other side of the mouth, mesial is considered anything closest to my pin. So mesial will actually be charted here. And you just double click that area, and it's right in the BLD area. If the tooth has pus, where it says separation, right here, you're going to go under there, and you can click, double click, and it'll show up a yellow dot. To remove a dot that was incorrectly charted, just double click off. And that concludes part 1 of our periodontal charting.